excited to be here and show you the beautiful Columbus waterfront as a part of Rails to Trails. We're thankful for our partnership. My name is Chyna. I work for GirlTrek. I'm the Director of Impact.
I'm Suzanne. I'm with Rails to Trails Conservancy. I'm the Marketing and Communications Manager, or Social Media Manager.
GirlTrek is a national nonprofit that promotes Black women's health through walking. We know that Black women are dying at high rates every day. 137 of us die a day. If you can imagine, that's a plane full of people who are dying because of preventable diseases. So GirlTrek is all about self-care and walking and putting the health of ourselves and our communities first. We're really rooted in the fact that without saving yourself first as Black women, we can't go out and save our communities. We can't save anybody else if we don't first prioritize our own health. So we ask women to commit to walking 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, for their own self-care. We're a national nonprofit, so we have a small staff that works remotely all over the country, and really the people who are the heart of our organization that do the hard work on the ground are our wonderful organizers. You've met and hopefully had the opportunity to talk to a lot of them here today. These are local Columbus organizers, and they really help us grow our movement. We're now at 250,000 just about. That's really exciting. A lot of that growth has happened over even just the last few months. Over the last few months, we've grown by about 40,000 people through a couple of different campaigns, and so we're just really grateful for the opportunity to be here. GirlTrek walks in our mission, or our main mission is to get 1 million women walking by 2020, in hopes that, one, of course, they'll save themselves. Two, they'll then go back and get a sister or a friend to start walking with them, and that'll lead to organizing, and then they'll be empowered to ultimately become change makers in their community. We hope that they will work with a lot of the people sitting at these tables, city council members, people looking at walkability, people planning their neighborhoods, and developing their neighborhoods to become the advocates that really create sustainable neighborhoods and safe neighborhoods in their own communities. That's really it.
All right. Thank you, Chyna. Hi, everybody. I just want to start by saying thank you all so much for joining us for this session. And a big thanks to GirlTrek, awesome, and America Walks. As you know, I introduced myself earlier. My name is Suzanne. I'm with Rails to Trails Conservancy. If you hadn't heard of Rails to Trails Conservancy before, we're the largest national trails organization. And I'm going to make this active session a little interactive. So by noise, applause, whatever, who here feels like a champion for getting outside and walking today, especially with a walking summit going on? Woo! All right, now who here is already from this, I don't know, 0.7 mile sprint that we just did, feeling stronger, healthier, and happier mind and body right now? Woo! Woo! Last one. All right, we just walked through downtown Columbus a bit, and we're beside this beautiful park on this trail. Who here from this short walk already has a greater feeling of connection with this community, with nature, and with one another right now? Woo! Woo! Great. Well, I do too, and I'm glad to hear that you feel that way. Now, I want you to imagine this type of experience where you're able to walk around, especially on a space like this, where you don't need to worry about cars or anything like that. Now, imagine if that was magnified and multiplied. I want you to imagine if there was a route where you can walk safely, bike, roll, whatever, from across the country. And I want to introduce you, if the shirt wasn't a big giveaway, to the Great American Rail Trail, one of RTC's most ambitious projects yet. The Great American Rail Trail is going to be, when complete, a more than 3,700 mile multi-use trail. That means, again, yes, wow, for hiking, biking, some people do art on the trail, whatever moves you, you're going to be able to do that on the Great American Rail Trail from coast to coast. And when you have that sort of connection from across the country, you're able to link communities by way of trail. Rural, suburban, urban like this, everybody is going to be connected, united by trail. It's a really exciting thing. And when the Great American Rail Trail is complete, it will directly serve 50 million people. It's a huge number. I don't have a cool stat to think about, or a good reference to think about, within 50 miles of the trail. So that's going to empower millions of people to be able, and not just people who are within, close access to the trail, but visitors from all around the world, to have the option to walk more, which, as we know, it contributes to a healthy, active lifestyle, one that is enabling you to feel good about yourself. We were just talking about strong, healthy, and well, and then also reduce the likelihood of chronic illnesses, which can save lives, both lives and your wallet. And furthermore, a trail is essentially a functional way, in some ways, to protect the environment. And we know that being outside, like right now, the sunshine feels great. It's good for you, it's that nature fix. And it also is a great thing for our green spaces and for our wildlife and environment altogether. Now, all right, so what does the Great American Rail Trail mean right now, right? It's like this big vision. The Great American Rail Trail is already 52% complete. That means you can get outside and experience the Great American Rail Trail right now. And that's because it's comprised of 130 existing trails across its 12 states in the District of Columbia, including the beautiful Scioto Greenway Trail right here. And my navigationally competent colleague has told me that way you would be able to take the Great American Rail Trail all the way to Washington State, and that way all the way to Washington, D.C. Can you imagine the possibilities? So even, if you're not an ultra marathoner, you don't have to do the full trek. You can use it to walk 100 miles to build a movement or power movement. You can use it for those everyday vital trips. Whether it's to go to the grocery store, get to school safely without worrying about car traffic, or, to visit a loved one. And it's especially helpful for people with limited mobility or anybody without a car. So it's going to be, when complete, or already, this space where everybody can use it for transportation, health, to connect with one another, and to inspire others. And that's why we're asking everybody to start using the Great American Rail Trail right now. We want you to get outside and experience this multi-use pathway and the 130 trails that are already making it happen. And that way, by getting out and using the trail, you're showing others, you're setting an example for what it means to be out on a trail. You're showing a demand for these types of public spaces that are outdoors that lead to healthy lifestyles. And you're revealing to decision makers at the local, state, and federal level that these are need-to-have assets that are really important to you. So as we already mentioned, you're on social media right now. You're helping to inspire a community. If you want to get out and use any of the Great American Rail Trail, those trails right now, we're asking you to share on social media, GRT American, to not only inspire others within your community, but the whole online digital community too. So powering that movement. And if you would like to know more about the trails that are connecting the Great American Rail Trail and the vision for it in general, we encourage you to check out greatamericanailtrail.org, and it has other ways to get involved too. So you can use this America's Trail as a tool for walking advocacy, for getting healthy, everything that comes with that. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Emily, who's going to talk more about the power of walking.
Well, I'll keep it short and sweet because I don't want to take away from our fabulous ladies here. But so I'll just say I'm Emilie Bahr, and on behalf of America Walks, I just want to thank all of you. Thanks so much to our partners. We have these tremendous partners in GirlTrek and Rails to Trails, and to all of you who are doing the day-to-day work in your communities on the national scale, on the micro scale. That's really what it's all about. I'm so excited to be part of this fabulous walk on this beautiful day, and for all of you being part of the National Walking Summit. But more importantly, as I said, just the work that all of you are doing, whether you realize it or not, going out of the door every day and taking a walk is a tremendous part of building a walkability movement, showing the importance of walking and walkability. And I just thank you all from the bottom of my heart.